Hi, I'm Kay. I'm a weight loss coach and personal trainer, and welcome to episode 4 of my Never Diet Again video series. So today I'm going to talk to you about minding your language. I'm going to guess that you are going to be using certain words to describe certain things, and the words that you choose can actually have a really big effect on how you feel, what you crave, and how you act basically. So number one, the word diet. Now, when you use the word diet, what does that conjure up in your head? Now, I'm going to guess that the word diet makes you think of deprivation, of hunger, of tiredness, of general, not very pleasant experiences. So I want you to stop using the word diet, because as soon as you use the word diet, that is the kind of associations that your brain is going to start to make. And it's also going to associate it with being temporary as well. So it knows that you just have to endure this experience for a week or 2 or 3 or 4 or however long you have planned to stay on this diet for. So stop using that word diet, because number one, it will help your brain to realise that what you're going to be doing now is a long-term, sustainable, enjoyable life. And also number two, it helps other people to be convinced as well. I know that a lot of you are really affected by other people when you're trying to be on a diet. And it's because when people offer you things, like if it's chocolate, if it's cake, if it's crisps, if it's biscuits, whatever it is, for some reason, people can't say no. Sometimes it's because you feel deprived because the other people are eating it, but there's something in us that really makes us not be able to say no because you don't want to offend the other person. And, that ultimately could be having a massive effect on your health. So by stopping the word diet and just making sure that people know that you are on a healthy journey and that you are living a healthy lifestyle, it will stop some of those people forcing these foods on you, which will make life so much easier for you if you do want to try and lose weight and actually keep it off. The second thing that I want you to start paying attention to is the word can't. Now, when do you use the word can't? I'm guessing that when you're on a diet, you're thinking of things like, I can't have that chocolate, I can't have that takeaway, I can't have those chips, I can't have this, I can't have that. And the fact is, as soon as you say the word can't, there is something in your brain that makes you want it. So stop thinking that anything is off limits and start choosing instead. So, choose not to have that chocolate cake, choose not to have those crisps. And instead, what I really want you to do is actually focus on all the stuff that you can have. So, have a look at what's available and think, I can have these, beautiful blueberries that are in this bowl. Look how juicy they look how delicious they look. Look at this amazing salad that I've got for lunch. It's got so many different colours in it, and it's got nice protein, and it's going to really fill me up, and it's going to be delicious. If you start using those words to describe everything that you can have, your brain is going to start to want to have these things. It's going to start looking forward to having these things, and you are not going to feel deprived because, that stuff that's on the other side, you're just choosing not to have those foods. And you're going to be choosing to have all these amazing foods that are really nutritious for you instead. Thirdly, I actually want you to stop categorizing food. Okay, so what do I mean? I want you to stop thinking of foods as good or bad or nice and naughty or right or wrong. Now, I even want you to stop thinking of foods as being healthy or unhealthy. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, what do you mean? Of course foods are healthy or not healthy or, blah, blah, blah. But just hear me out. Let's have a think of something like spinach, for example. Now, I'm sure most of you are thinking, well, that's definitely really healthy. And most of the time it is. It's got lots of nutrients, it's got loads of water, it's got loads of fibre, it's got loads of vitamins and minerals, so generally it is good for you. However, if you only ate spinach for the rest of your life, or if you had spinach that was burnt, or if you had spinach that was deep fried, or that kind of thing, it suddenly becomes not healthy. And it's the same as, say, if you think of something like a chocolate cake. Now, I'm sure, again, most of you are thinking, well, chocolate cake's not healthy. However, if you actually live a really healthy lifestyle for most of the time, and you eat really nutritious food, you drink lots of water, you have lots of exercise, you have lots of laughter, enjoyment in your life, you sleep well, you de-stress, all this kind of stuff, having the odd bit of chocolate cake, as far as I'm concerned, is not unhealthy. So stop categorising your food in this way. Now, the reason I said stop saying that foods are bad, wrong, naughty, all those kinds of things, is because there is a little bit of our brain, I think, which is in all of us, that is a little bit rebellious, and the fact that you associate those words to these foods, it just makes you kind of want them more, which means that the chances are you're going to be more likely to eat them. And then not only that, you will end up punishing yourself afterwards because you think that you have done a bad thing by eating these foods. And just by beating yourself up or punishing yourself or calling yourself names, this is actually causing stress, in your body. And stress makes you put on weight around your middle, and it makes you crave sugary, fatty foods, which I don't think any of us want. So just stop doing these things. Food is food. Yes, there are some foods that, provide a lot more nutrition, that, keep your energy levels kind of even, for the day, and that kind of thing. But, there is nothing that you can't have. It really depends on the context of how you're having it. So for most of you, this is going to be stuff that you're going to be doing unconsciously. Okay, these are things that you've been doing for years and years and years, and you probably don't even notice that you're doing it. So just for the next week, I want you to start paying more attention to the words that you use when you're talking about your lifestyle and your health. And just try to pick up the words that you think, oh, I just used the word bad there to describe something, or, I said I can't have this. Just make a mental note and think about what you can do instead, and try and do the opposite. I know some of you are sitting there thinking, I really don't know what difference this is going to make, but trust me, it's the little things like that that is going to make the biggest difference to your lives. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week. Bye.